Let me see. Everything's on. Everything's good. We're offline. Online. Sorry. All right. Hey, everyone. I'm sorry for being offline for so long, but I'm back, and I'm overdue to go through the Zenless Zone Zero 2.1 story quest actually. So that's in this stream. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be going through the latest story quest at the beach. So it is summer, apparently. Okay, let's just hop to it, right? Just go on, hop to it. Hold up. Here we go. Phylum Heights. Go. Well, don't worry about the dailies. I've already done my dailies earlier today. So yeah, all that's left is to do the quests. All right, here we go. There you are. What are you guys talking about? Perfect timing, Junior. I was about to toll for you. You got a minute? There's something I want to discuss. Yep. Okay.
Junior, you remember Damien, right? The head of Porcelumex in Wi-Fi Peninsula. He sent someone to us with a banquet invitation.
Banquet invitation? A banquet invitation? Judging by the look on your and my brother's faces just now, I thought he had sent some kind of legal notice.
He wouldn't dare. If it weren't for all of us from Yunque Summit helping him take care of the Exaltists, he wouldn't be living the good life now. But as for the invitation, it does seem to have a connection with the corruption incident.
Here's the situation. Even though TOPS suppressed any media about the Exaltists causing chaos in Wi-Fi Peninsula, news had already spread citywide. The production of Porcelume is super important, and neither TOPS nor Porcelumix can pretend that nothing happened. So, over the next 2 weeks, TOPS will lead a security investigation in Wi-Fi Peninsula, and urge a swift return to business as usual.
Okay, but what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
But what does the security investigation have to do with the banquet?
Think about it, Junior. With an investigation happening, many relevant people will have to come to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Porcelumex has to fulfill its duties as a host and entertain everyone. Although the security investigation doesn't involve Yunque Summit, that Damien kid is pretty cunning. He'll leverage all his connections and resources to get closer to us.
Senior Suryuan told me that right after the corruption incident was over, Damien sent a generous gift, but Shifu turned it down. We were just discussing whether we should attend this banquet. According to Shifu's philosophy, Yunque Summit shouldn't get too close to Porcelumex. But since we're active in Wi-Fi Peninsula, we still have to consider maintaining a working relationship with Damien.
If you ask me, now is the perfect time to attend such a banquet.
Why do you say that, Senior?
Shifu and Senior Shuyuan returned to Yunque Summit a while ago and won't be back anytime soon. If the three of us attend the banquet, it'll show Damien some respect without drawing too much attention. Besides, he already knows Shifu isn't around, so it's not like she's deliberately avoiding him.
Alright. What about Senior Fufu?
Wait, what about Senior Fufu?
Well, yesterday we happened to learn that she had failed her arithmetic course, so Shifu called her back overnight for remedial lessons. I'm afraid she won't be able to make the banquet this time.
I didn't expect the academic standards at Yunque Summit to be so strict. Anyway, getting back to the point, I think your reasoning makes sense. We should go to this banquet.
Alright. Let's agree.
I agree. Plus, I have a feeling there'll probably be some pretty influential guests at the banquet. We might be able to gather some useful information.
Alright, it's settled then. We'll do Porcelumex a favor and attend the banquet.
The Porcelumex banquet is set for tomorrow night at the banquet hall on the second floor of Yumcha Sin. Let's meet up in front of Yumcha Sin then. Okay. Next day, after taking care of some personal matters, evening arrives.
Why isn't Yamchasin. Better go meet them there.
Alright. She took like time getting here. She knew he was starving. I saw some pre-mint tangerine peel the other day and couldn't help but splurge on it. Been pinching pennies ever since. But now it's finally time to treat myself with this feast. True. To be honest, Wise, I didn't have lunch either. You two were acting all cool and nonchalant yesterday. Oh dear, I have a feeling we've fallen right into Damien's trap. It's just a meal, no big deal. Exactly. Junior, overthinking isn't good for your health, you know. Alright, enough chit-chat. Since everyone's here, let's get moving. Okay. Welcome to Yumchasin. Esteemed guest of the Porcelumex. Please head to the banquet hall on the 2nd floor. Alright. Cool. You arrive at the banquet hall on the 2nd floor. Ooh. Fancy. Didn't expect so many people to show up. Looks like this Wi-Fi safety inspection is quite a big deal. Well, it was a huge mess. We gotta keep our... Yeah. You're right. You've right? That's a typo right there. Even without the Exaltus causing trouble, there's still a lot of conflict between workers and Porcelumex regarding work safety. It'd be great if we could resolve all these problems as well. Alright, since Damien sent us the invitation, let's go say hi to him. Hey juniors, your senior's gonna have to pass on this one. I just don't vibe with that Damien kid, so I'll spare myself the headache, okay? Belle and I go, you enjoy your dinner, senior. Try to make up for Shufu and the others' portions too. Belle, let's go. Damien's right over there. Oh. Did you get all the dishes we ordered down? Don't worry, I did. Oh well. Look at the food though. Where are the foods actually? It's not open yet. I sold. How do you pronounce her name? I sold? Isolde? No idea. She looks like a playable character if I'm being honest. Right? Like, she doesn't look lame at all. Maybe, I don't know. Oh. Ooh, it's a private seat. That's interesting. Anything else? Oh, this is how we got up. This is... I'm not familiar with Chinese actually. I don't know what this means. Hold up. Hold up a minute. Where is it? Ever since I changed my Google app to not be available from the home screen, it's gonna be a bit weird. Wait, what does that say? 10 tea house? I don't know. I thought it's like... Oh, so it's like different shops? No idea. Oh well. Let's keep going then. Okay, there's nothing else we can do here. Let's just talk to Damien.
The mystics from Yunquay Summit have arrived. As the host, having at least you two and Master Pan show up for this dinner banquet is truly an honor.
Mr. Damien, it seems like you're a little disappointed that our Sufu couldn't make it today.
Not at all. You're all disciples that Ishwan Shifu trusts deeply. Even from afar in Yunquay Summit, she entrusted you to attend on her behalf. This in itself is a gesture I can appreciate. Please, make yourselves at home tonight and enjoy the banquet. If there's anything you'd like to eat that's not being served, just let me know directly.
Teasingly asked me about the current... Teasingly or intently? Teasingly? Intently? Teasingly.
Mr. Damien, with so many people here for the security investigation, do you even have time to worry about our dinner?
It's part of my responsibility to take care of the guests, but I understand what you mean, Master Bell. Considering that the Exaltis appeared in Wi-Fi Peninsula, and Porsalumex is responsible for security, I might seem a bit too relaxed. To be honest with you both, although my official title is General Manager of Porsalumex and Wi-Fi Peninsula, my main responsibility is actually overseeing production. Hollow Security was originally managed by someone else, who was appointed by corporate executives. Though, of course, they have since been relieved of that responsibility.
I understand now. No wonder you were so willing to provide clues earlier, Mr. Damien. Seems like you had already anticipated the situation. Sounds like you're about to take over security duties, too. Congrats on moving up another rung at Porsalumex.
Come now. No need to be cheeky. Things have been rather difficult for me. I'm lucky just to be holding on to my current role, especially with how nerve-wracking it's been getting everything ready for the security investigation. But after seeing the guest list with my own eyes earlier, I finally felt a bit of relief.
How so?
Oh? Why's that?
Why don't you have a look for yourselves? There are quite a few guests at tonight's banquet, but in reality, they all fall into just a few categories. All these elegantly dressed guests are senior officials from TOPS. The fact that everyone who was invited has turned up is a clear indicator that the connection between TOPS and Porsalumex remains strong. Their presence allows us to demonstrate to the military and government that TOPS is fully committed to the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We also sent invitations to the relevant city government departments, but no one showed up, which suggests that the government doesn't want to get involved in the sensitive matters happening between TOPS and the military and Wi-Fi Peninsula. They would prefer to steer clear and let us work things out on our own.
I heard that TOPS and the military often butt heads over Porsalume issues, but it seems the situation is even worse than I imagined.
It is a serious matter, but not something we avoid discussing. The military is the biggest buyer of porcelain, and by controlling Wi-Fi Peninsula, TOPS essentially controls their most critical resource. So, it would prove quite difficult if the military chooses to take this chance to cause trouble.
It seems that knowing who's from the military guest list is the key to understanding the situation.
Correct. Do you see that lady over there? She's the military's representative.
Oh, no wonder.
But she's not wearing a Defense Force uniform. Isn't this supposed to be...
I knew she's not normal, like a normal person.
Isolda is not a military officer. She's a research consultant. Instead of sending high-ranking officers, they hired a civilian to attend, which sends a clear message. They don't intend to investigate this matter further. Of course, though production was limited after the corruption incident, Porsalumex didn't delay any orders from the military. So, it appears they have acknowledged our sincerity.
No wonder you're so relaxed now. There's no more pressure from TOPS executives, the government, or the military. But what about the rest of the guests? I see a lot of older individuals here too.
Those are members of the inspection team, leading experts in the ether industry. They'll be overseeing the security investigation while providing us with valuable insights. It took great effort to invite these academic giants.
Dear guests, may I have your attention for just a moment? It is my pleasure to welcome each and every one of you here today.
Looks like it's time for the real hosts to give their speech.
Dear guests, thank you for coming to Phylume Heights to participate in the Wi-Fi Peninsula security investigation. I am Lucro, Co-Chief Executive Officer of the Porsalumex Group.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Ferox, also Co-Chief Executive Officer.
I've seen Lucro and Ferox on TV before. They run Porsalumex together. Mr. Damien, those two must be your direct superiors, right?
That's right. After the fall of the old capital, Porcelumex's management went through a major reshuffle. Those two were the ultimate victors, but now they're secretly competing against each other.
Is it okay for you to talk about your peers like that?
Is it okay for you to be talking about your superiors like that?
I completely trust both of you, so I feel comfortable speaking openly. The previous head of security was one of Ferox's trusted subordinates, but now he's been dismissed. Both of the big bosses are eager to fill that position with their own people. The reason I was able to become the nominal head of Wi-Fi Peninsula was because I don't belong to either side. So I can't disrupt the balance of power in this competition. But the price of remaining neutral is that I've completely lost any chance of moving up. And if I were to take sides, it could come at a fatal cost, destroying everything I've worked so hard to build.
We will work closely with everyone here to reinforce our security measures and deliver.
Why does this mic sound like a megaphone?
Proud of. Ladies and gentlemen, the security investigation will officially begin tomorrow. For now, please relax and enjoy the banquet.
Wow, the big shots have finally finished their speeches. Thank you both for accompanying me. It's the only reason my good mood's still intact. Enjoy the banquet. I've got to go face some heat from my superiors now. If you'll excuse me.
Belle, now that Damien's left, what should we do next?
Let's take a
I'd
roll.
like to take a quick stroll around the banquet hall. After what Damien said, I'm curious about the guests. You never know how much of what he says is true.
All right, I'll take a look around too. See you later.
Let's talk to Isolde. Oh. I can't talk to her. Oh, that's fine. Professor Walker. Professor Walker, how's that project you mentioned early coming along? You think it has real potential? The direction looks promising, but the requirements for experimental equipment and environment are too high. I'm getting headaches every day over finding the issues. Better make the most of this chance with all the top VIPs here. All it takes is a little nod and boom, it's done deal, right? I'm on good terms with some of them. Want me to introduce you? Yes, please, thank you. It's no big deal, but you and your star pupil should think about helping me with my research project too, right? Sure will. Many experts in the inspection team seem to know each other rather than focusing on their duties as part of the inspection team. Everyone seems more interested in their own research projects. Well, that's only human nature. But if they get Tops as a sponsor, they can't really say anything about the affairs of in Wi-Fi Peninsula anymore, right? Oh. Okay. Right, this is the Top's guess. Such a major incident in Wi-Fi Peninsula has caused a great alarm. We have betrayed your trust with our negligence. No. Everyone knows the risk of producing porcelain in the hollow, and who knows what those exalters might pop up again. Okay. Impresses how Damien, the head of your Wi-Fi Peninsula branch, acted decisively to the root of the exalters, preventing even bigger losses. Okay. It's rare to see such gumption in young people these days, all thanks to Mr. Lucro's constant guidance. Ah, you flatter me, but it's really all thanks to Mr. Ferox's keen eye for talent, finding such a gem like this. Haha, look at you, being all formal with each other. We spend all day hunched over our desks, so it's rare we get to head out like this. Let's just think of this trip to Wi-Fi Peninsula as a little vacation. We're truly grateful for your kind words. Wi-Fi Peninsula isn't great like the Throne Quarter, so please excuse our humble hospitality. With Porcelumex hosting, how could anything be less than perfect? The top guests at the venue up here relaxed, definitely not looking like they're here to hold Porcelumex accountable. On the contrary, Lucro and Ferox remain hostile in their exchanges, even in front of Top's executives. Damien says he hasn't sided with either party, and it seems to be true. Just thinking about this dealing with people too higher ups give me stomachache. Props into managing to watch that tightrope. Ooh. You're looking sharp though, not gonna lie. Okay, what else? Oh. Canyon Hill. Hey miss, we're out of Lazuli char siu here. Better restock soon. Alright, please wait a moment. I'll head to the kitchen and take care of that for you. Hey, no rush. I heard Lumex brought in a special guest chef today. You gotta know how to make lobster the 3 ways, right? Let's start with 3. Each prepared differently. Remember, for the vermicelli and steamed one, go easy on the oyster sauce and the garlic paste. And don't forget to add sea urchin when making the creamy baked version. Alright, got it. Whoa, you're just straight up ordering? We're just getting started. Time to show what this panda thyrin is made of. Alright, if I can't finish my food, I can get it packed good to go, right? Yes, of course. You're getting it to go. Damn it. Takeout might not taste quite as good, but these top-notch ingredients, I can work some magic when I get home and turn it into another amazing meal. Saves a ton of money too. Listen up, miss. I want 3 portions of these braised goose feet in abalone sauce, duck and treasure pot, amber curd pastries, and crab meat coin dumplings, vegetables, crystal shumai. Holy shit, that's a lot. Just throw in a couple of ounces of that lingy mushroom from the beef bone soup with wolfberries. My senior brothers have been trouble sleeping lately, and it's getting worse. This will be a perfect nourishing meal for him. Holy shit. After that, I've already made it around through the banquet hall. Time to meet up with Wise. Alright.
Oh, Belle, you're back. How was it? Find anything interesting?
Share my thoughts.
How should I put it? Judging by the guests, the security investigation doesn't seem as serious as I thought. The experts and top staff were even chatting and laughing. What everyone cares about isn't the Exaltists, or even the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but how to get the porcelain supply back on track.
I completely agree. The security investigation is mainly a way for the city's upper circles to align their intentions, as well as a gesture to reassure the public. Even if there are some safety risks with production inside the Hollow, as long as they're not too serious, I'm sure they'll just sweep them under the rug. But let's not worry about that now.
It's all about the money.
Every day you get Porcelumex picking up the tab. What matters most is enjoying the food.
Come on, let's enjoy a proper meal, Wise.
All right.
Wow, the ingredients
Enjoy.
are your top.
My apologies, miss.
It's okay.
I'm terribly sorry.
Excuse me, you dropped something.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here.
Thank you both very much. Oh, you're with the safety inspection team. Wow, you look so young. And you're already an expert in the ether industry? Sorry, I must excuse myself. Did I say something wrong?
Young lady, seems you're completely at a loss.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the military research consultant.
That's right. My name's Isolde.
So that's how you pronounce her
The
name.
girl and I are both decorative props. Just here for show.
After learning about the inspection team from Miss Isolde, you bid her goodbye and have a delicious dinner. Later at night, after Porcelumex welcome banquet had ended, the luxury super fan by Porcelumex inspection team. Oh no.
The time fields. Not only one of the oldest noble families in New Eridu, but also a renowned name in the field of science. The patent for the anti-corruption medicine widely used on the market today belongs to your grandfather. If this respected and prestigious surname appears on the investigation team roster, the citizens will surely feel more at ease.
You flatter me. It's just that my grandfather is seriously ill right now, so I really don't think he can handle this.
You misunderstand me. As I just said,
Hmm?
all I need is this surname to appear on the list. Aren't you a time field as well?
I'm just a student. I'm nothing like my grandfather.
Miss, I'm sure you've heard that the corruption outbreak in Wi-Fi Peninsula is closely tied to the failure of anti-corruption medicine. Porcelumex has every right to file a lawsuit against your family and hold you accountable.
Oh no.
The reason? Your family concealed major risks involved in the purification process of the medicine.
That's complete nonsense. It was clearly the Exaltists who...
Oh.
So what? The media doesn't care about the truth. They just want to see a once honorable family brought to ruin.
Bro, what the hell?
The honor of the Timefield family now rests entirely on your shoulders. Think carefully, for your ailing grandfather's sake. I wouldn't want anything unfortunate to happen to the old man either.
Grandpa, did I make a mistake? What should I do? What's going on? What's that?
What the hell? Okay.
Well, you're up too.
The knocking sound just now wasn't my imagination, right? I just dreamed that ears popped. What the hell?
I just had a dream. Eos and Emilian were playing some new game, and the two of them were happily popping all the tires on our car. Thank goodness, it was just someone knocking on the door.
If Eos knew that's how it appeared in your dream, it'd probably be upset for a whole day. But forget that ridiculous dream for now. Senior Yinhu went to answer the door. Let's go and check what's going on. There must be something urgent if someone's showing up this late.
Hello? Anyone outside? It's you!
Master Pun, that glowing thing really appeared outside my window. I swear on the honor of the Timefield family.
Let's put the vows away for now, Missy. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people swearing oaths on this and that. I believe what you said is true. Why else would you have come all the way here in the middle of the night, right? But I really couldn't follow all that about a boom and shadow crooked by 20 degrees. Sure, we at Yunquay Summit practice mystic arts, but ghost hunting and monster chasing aren't exactly our specialty.
To be precise, it was crooked by 22 degrees to the left. I remember that clearly. But I admit I was a bit abrupt earlier. My apologies. It's not that I've misunderstood the mystic arts. I've come because a friend told me that Mr. Wise and Ms. Bell are currently staying here, and she trusts them.
What's going on?
We're
Yeah.
here, Senior Inu. What's going on?
Oh, perfect timing. You two are just who Miss Timefield is looking for.
What? You're Mr. Wise and Ms. Bell?
Hi, I'm Belle, and this is my brother. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Belle, and this is my brother Wise. We meet again.
Well, could you not bring that up again?
After a few minutes, Alice explained what had happened earlier. Okay.
I see. So you spotted an unidentified glowing object outside your window and came here for help. But I didn't expect Lucy to be the one who sent you.
To be honest, Ms. Montefio and I both attended the Celestia School for Girls. Even after she broke ties with her father and left without a word, we've still always kept in touch. Actually, I had planned to ask Porcelumix's staff for help with this, but...
Why is her belt frowning? Like, why is her belt sad?
Share all the details,
That's sad.
but I'm afraid that by morning, something this strange will just be brushed off and not taken seriously.
Recall information we previously learned about
After
Alice.
hearing rumors that Alice might only definitely be on the inspection team because of her family name, I asked Fairy to look into the time fields. Turns out, she's likely here in place of her grandfather who's fallen ill. We're not sure exactly what happened, but Alice was probably threatened. Either way, Porcelumex clearly doesn't take her seriously. It's outrageous how they're treating her so differently from the other guests.
Since Ms. Montefiore spoke so highly of you both, I'd like to ask for your help in investigating the unidentified object that appeared outside my window. As agreed, I'll be staying in Wi-Fi Peninsula for another 2 weeks. And if this issue isn't settled, it's going to be a real problem.
So, what do you think about this?
She's a friend of Lucy's.
She is a friend of Lucy's, so let's give her a hand. Our last meeting was a little awkward, but that was mostly on us. Alright, mostly on me.
Do you charge per case? Or perhaps you work on a daily or hourly rate? If it's about the commission fee, please don't worry. My Ether Dynamics tutor used to charge for every 5 minutes in each lesson.
Oh, that's no problem. No problem at all. You came here for help, and you're even a friend of someone we know. Of course we'll lend a hand. Don't worry. Here at Yunque Summit, we're not only skilled in the mystic arts, we're also good at tracking things down and getting to the bottom of mysteries.
Hey, Senior Yunhu, you shouldn't be making decisions on your own.
Hey, Signorine Hu, you shouldn't be making this decision on your own.
I'm not making decisions for you. I'm just helping you seize an opportunity. Let me tell you, the Timefield family isn't just loaded, they're on a whole nother level. Whether Beeline and the others get paid leave, and whether Senior Fufu gets to eat meat next month, all depend on you two now.
Stop piling the pressure on me.
Stop putting more pressure on me, Senior.
Miss Timefield, why don't you stay with us tonight? Get a good night's rest, and after breakfast tomorrow, Junior Bell will go with you to investigate.
Are you both really willing to take this commission? Please don't feel obligated if you'd rather not get involved with the people Porcelumex have brought recently.
No need to worry.
No need to worry, Miss Timefield. If you need help, we're more than willing to take the commission.
Thank you so much. I'll be staying here tonight then.
Now her belt is happy. Finally got everything settled. Senior Yunhu and Wise have gone back to their rooms. I should head to bed too. Alright. Better get some sleep. We got an investigation to run the first thing tomorrow. Complete bed. Here I come. Let's go. I expect that you fall asleep the moment you hit the bed the next morning. Oh. Your brother gave me your knock-knock contact info. Alright. Cool. Hey, you're here.
Good morning, Miss Bell. Sorry for causing trouble by showing up so late last night.
No worries, you came here to help for help
No
and
big deal. You came to us for help. And no need to be so formal. Just Belle is fine.
Alright. Then, please, feel free to call me Alice.
you looked a little tired. Is everything okay?
You seem a little tired. Did the thought of what you saw outside last night keep you up?
Not at all. Having all of you nearby made me feel quite safe. It's just, the scrolls hanging in the room were all tilted by 2 to 10 degrees, and when I was about to sleep after fixing them, I noticed that the 2 vases by the bed didn't match. Sorry, you have to see this side of me.
Oh, she's got major OCD. She's got major OCD apparently. Holy shit.
Oh no, it's not that bad. Swabian Temple just lives up to its name.
Thank you for understanding. By the way, about that thing I saw outside my window last night. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Just checking the area below Alice's room.
Why don't we take a look around the lower floor of your building first? Since it appeared outside your window, there might be leads outside.
Okay, sure. Good thing you suggested starting outside. Honestly, I'm a bit ashamed to admit it, but I don't dare step back into that room until we know exactly what I saw.
Miss Bill, shall we head out to investigate the area about below my apartment? Sure. Let's go. Confirm. Alright.
Let's talk about last night. You said you heard a soft thump followed by a loud bang?
Oh wait, no, it's not here. Oh, it's back there. Shit.
Yes, and it went pitch dark outside the window.
This is her place?
I pulled back the curtains and saw large slanted shadows, and there was a glowing skeleton stuck between the shadows and the glass.
Right. Here we are, staying at the building on the left. Right here? Due to influx of visitors from talks and inspection teams, First Lumax ran out of rooms in their guest building, so I arranged to stay here instead. Looks like on the ground over there, there are all kind of items scattered around. You're right. A bunch of miscellaneous items are scattered on the ground near the vending machine. A recycling bin for empty cans, flower pots, fresh soil. Where these flower pots came from? When I passed by here yesterday evening, there weren't any around. Don't remember seeing any flower pots here either. Oh, look. There's an identical flower pot at the balcony over there. I can't believe he put a flower pot in such a dangerous location. If anyone in our household did something that irresponsible, Mr. Arnold would certainly scold them. Mr. Arnold? The butler. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. Family's pretty strict, huh? Yes, as the grandfather said, morality and responsibility are the foundation of the design fields. So we cannot neglect even the small matters like flower pots. Oh, I just remembered something. After that skeleton, huge tilted shadow flashed by outside the window. There was another noise coming from downstairs. It must have been the sound of falling flower pot. That's another important clue. The balcony with the flower pots is quite a bit lower than Alice's window. Maybe whatever scared Alice fell to the ground along with the flower pot. Could be. Alright. This is the guest house where Alice lives. Let's look around carefully for any clues. What floor do you live on? Second to last floor. The one with the advert. The window is right next to the drain pipe. On the left side of the billboard. Right, so this is the window. How big was that shadow? Huge, basically covering the entire window. There's nothing near the window that could support such a massive object. The drain pipes and rivers had very limited capacity. Where did that dark shadow come from? I see. What did you find? Sorry, I was talking to myself. Yesterday, while I was in my room, I kept hearing a noise from around here. It turns out there's a construction site not far behind. Yeah. Huge tower crane. Wait, a tower crane? Tower crane, huh? Wait, can we go there? Let me check. A tower crane. No, we can't go there. I guess not. So let's continue our investigation. Overturned beverage box. Oh wait, there's something glowing underneath. The overturned drinks crate must have been hit by the power pot, but why would this lone box end up all the way out here? Yeah, it's weird for it to be here. Upon closer impression, there's a number of scratches on the surface of the box. No wait, those are like claw marks from some small animal. A raccoon, maybe? You have a gut feeling that you're onto something, and before you know it, you lift the box. There's a trail of tiny footprints. It's a glow-in-the-dark paint. Yeah, glow-in-the-dark paint. The exact number, color, the same color of that glowing skeleton from last night. It's time we found our perp.
Belle, have you figured out what happened last night? I have some theories after seeing the footprints, but I want to hear your thoughts first.
Let's piece together.
Let's start by piecing together what we know so far.
First, about that huge shadow. What do you think it was? And how did it end up outside my window?
It might have been just your eyes playing tricks on you. It was probably some cargo hanging from the tower crane. It was a flower pot.
Could the shadow have just been your eyes playing tricks on you? It was pretty dark last night after all.
Huh? You're joking, right?
Okay.
It was probably from cargo hanging on the tower crane. The cargo was big enough to block the whole window, and the way it vanished without a trace makes sense if we assume it was moved away with the crane. You mentioned hearing a soft thump before the shadow appeared. One of the ropes holding the cargo probably snapped, causing the load to tilt and bump against your window.
Yes, that's what I figured too. Thinking back, the reason I was so certain that it was tilted exactly 22 degrees was because there was a shipping label on the crate. But let's just assume for a moment that it was. Then, what do you think made it fall to the ground?
It was knocked over by the cargo hanging from the car.
It was probably knocked over by the cargo hanging from the tower crane.
But if something that large hit it, wouldn't all the pots have fallen to the ground?
Yeah, she has a point. It was knocked over by that skeleton that startled you.
It was probably knocked over by that skeleton that startled you. After the cargo hit your window, the crane lifted it back up. But that little thing couldn't hold on and fell off, landing right on the flower pot.
Right. There must be a reason the flower pot fell. If something as large as the cargo had hit it directly, the whole rack would have come crashing down. The fact that one pot was left on the balcony means it had to be something smaller.
Yeah.
Looks like we have the same train of thought. That leaves us with just one remaining question. What was that glowing skeleton?
There's no doubt. The culprit is whatever animal left those glowing little footprints. Since its paws were covered in glow-in-the-dark paint, the skeleton pattern was probably painted on its body or clothes.
Did you use the full sequence of events?
There's no paint on the drain pipe, so the little creature most likely hitched a ride on the cargo. It was caught in the crane malfunction, which then caused it to slam into the window. Later on, while trying to escape, it knocked over the flower pot. But the exact sequence of events isn't really the point. What matters is this. No matter how clever an animal is, there's no way it could have dressed itself up like that.
Which means someone deliberately used it to pull a prank on me. That's going too far. Belle, since it left footprints while fleeing, there must be more tracks nearby.
True.
If we follow them, we might be able to find whoever or whatever's behind this. Look over here. The footprints go up the pillar to the overpass.
Alright. Yeah.
Let's follow them and check it out.
Follow the glowing
How could they?
J.
I can't believe someone actually used an animal to pull a prank.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a lot.
The footprints stop here. Did it jump off?
No idea.
Let's go down and take a look.
Heart rate of the client increased to 120 BPM.
How do you know that, Fairy?
As a proverb, a cornered rabbit will bite.
Fairy? helping.
Okay, here we go. Keep going.
Huh? The footprints disappear here.
Uh-oh, the footprints are all jumbled here.
Where could it have gone? Huh? There it is! Don't let it get away! Hey! There! You ran into that shell! So you were behind yesterday's pranks! The real culprit...
Manitou?
What? Yuzuha, visitors.
Coming! What can I get for you? Huh? Oh well. Huh. Guess I got found out after all.
Okay.
Miss, based on what you just said, may I assume that you are the owner of this tanuki? His full name is Kamanosuke, but we call him Kama. Uh-huh. What I mean is, he's not just this tanuki. He has a name. And I'm not Kama's owner. We're just partners. Kama is free to do as he pleases.
Okay.
Excuse me for being presumptuous.
Alice is suddenly trying. Sees this one.
Wait a minute. We came here to confront them. Yet somehow, it feels like Alice just got completely shut down.
It's all right. Kama just said he doesn't mind. So, honored guests, what brings you to Mystic Wares? Looking for anything in particular? I'm Ukinami Yuzuha. Our family runs a well-known porcelain shop in Phylum Heights. We carry all kinds of goods, and any purchase of a second item comes with a 1% discount.
1%?
All right. Thank you very much. No, wait. We're not here to shop. Miss Ukinami, we don't even know each other. And yet last night, you and your partner played a prank on me that caused me a lot of trouble. Huh? That's a bit of a shock. I thought you'd really appreciate Kama's way of returning the favor. Returning the favor? Sorry, I don't quite follow what you mean. How could you not understand? You were clearly the ones who started the prank in the first place.
What?
Porcelumex previously stated they'd thoroughly investigate the safety hazards and give the people of Waifei Peninsula a proper explanation of the accident. Yet somehow they let an unqualified little girl sneak into a team of so-called experts. That's quite the prank if you ask me.
Yuzuha, saying something like that in front of others might be a bit...
Monato, I've been meaning to say this for a while. You having that face and always talking like a goody two-shoes? What a waste.
Bruh. Try to defend Alice.
Excuse me, can I say something? Porcelumex brought in the inspection team just for show. Of course, people are going to feel outraged. It's just that even with so many well-known experts on the investigation team, none dared to defy Porcelumex. So why place all the blame on Miss Timefield alone?
I see. You're saying I'm just picking the easy target? I remember now. I've seen you before. You were that disciple in training, Belle, from Swabian Temple. Didn't expect you'd be more witty than you look. Anyway, after hearing you out, I realized I didn't think the prank through. Sorry about that. It won't happen again. I really appreciate you saying that. But you don't look so thankful. Are you still so concerned about what happened last night? No, you've misunderstood. I indeed joined the supervisory investigation team. And though there are reasons I can't fully explain, as a descendant of the Timefield family, I won't forgive myself for my mistakes just because you apologized. I only hope you'll take back what you said about me being unqualified. The Timefield family has always upheld strict discipline. Both my grandfather and father were scholars in the ether industry, And I've received a systematic education in hollow and ether studies from an early age under their guidance.
Oh.
Minato, what's with this person? She seems just as weird as you.
How would I know? And for the record, I'm not weird at all.
So from the sound of it, you're pretty confident in your knowledge. Then, do you know what this strange piece of porcelain is?
Oh. A special porcelain shard out to workbench. A porcelain shard with relatively high purity. From the looks of it, it probably used to be part of a large device. Right. What's this?
This looks more like a shard of some kind of device rather than porcelain. Also, was it my imagination? Or did I suddenly sense an unpleasant aura coming from it? Something similar to the presence of a sacrifice.
Oh, that's a shard of a large obscura.
Obscura.
Obscura?
Yes, an obscura is a type of experimental reactor vessel made with high-purity porcelain as its outer shell. Due to the unique properties of porcelain, when etheric matter is placed inside obscura, it can slowly come into contact with the air. This allows researchers to observe how ether behaves once it leaves a hollow. Although an obscura is a rather expensive piece of lab equipment, there's nothing strange about it. This shard hasn't been coated with the outer layer yet. It was probably damaged during manufacturing.
Damaged during manufacturing? So there is something wrong with this thing.
See, Minato? I told you my instincts were spot on. Who would have thought we'd figure out what this thing is in such an unexpected way? What a stroke of luck!
What were you all talking about? Could someone explain what just happened?
What were you all talking about?
We suspect that someone at Porcelumex has been illegally producing high-value porcelain items inside the hollow, items not listed in the official registry. Simply put, they publicly claim to be producing low-value products. Workers' wages and even the reported profits are all calculated based on that. But in reality, someone's pocketing the difference for themselves.
Exactly. The Obscura isn't a regular product of the Wi-Fi Peninsula factory, so its appearance here clearly points to shady dealings going on inside the hollow.
Where did you find this shard?
Where did you find this shard?
We found it in a batch of materials delivered to our shop from Siloam Bay. The residents there collect discarded porcelain from the hollow, and my father uses the scraps to make handicrafts. Let's go, Minato! We're heading to Siloam Bay! If we can trace this shard back to its source, we'll have enough evidence to expose the corruption inside Porcelumex and give them a real scandal to deal with.
Wait a moment. Are you sure it's okay to just say your whole plan out loud like that?
It's fine. You're a scaredy cat. No way you'd snitch to Porcelumex. Wait, you wouldn't, right?
Of course not. But not because I'm afraid. As a descendant of the Timefield family, I would never stoop to something so dishonorable. Belle, it seems you still have some questions for Miss Ukinami regarding the Obscura. Apologies, but given my current position, I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate for me to hear any further details. So please excuse me for now. Thank you for helping resolve the issue. I'll have the payment for the commission sent over promptly.
Soon after, Alice leaves.
You didn't leave with that fancy girl. Do you have something to ask us?
Can I join you in the
Can
investigation?
you to Siloam Bay for the investigation? I'm curious about the origin of that shard. Besides, I can help if you're heading into the hollow.
No problem. You're more than welcome to join us. Wow, today's our lucky day. Not only did we find a lead, but we even had a proxy who's an expert at handling miasma just show up at our door.
Don't lay it on too thick, Yuzuha. You don't want to scare Belle away. Still, we have no reason to turn down the proxy's help. So, we'll be counting on you from now on.
Alright.
So if your tail wasn't wagging like an electric fan right now, I'd give you a perfect score for how mature you acted.
Sorry, I didn't get to say hi earlier. It's hard to get a word from when Yuzuna's around. What the heck, Manato? That's so mean. Seem familiar with classmates? Characters like Manato are pretty rare, and those who are both eye-catching and genuinely nice are even rarer. I see. Just don't just go along with what he says. Actually, Mizuha was the one who wanted to investigate, but I also think that we can't let poor Sulmex get away with just a slap on the wrist. Anyway, let's head to Silent Bay and ask around. Speaking of Silent Bay, what kind of place is it? It's an area near the shore of below Phylum Heights. It's in the past, Lumite ore mined from the hollow was washed there first. And now quite a few residents have moved in. Oh. The elevator at Sibian Temple's entrance goes straight to Silent Bay. Should have been fixed last week. So the elevator goes to Silent Bay. Let's go check it out. Oh, prank perpetrator. Okay. Let us continue. Goes down here, right? Ah, here it is.
The elevator's still out of service? But I heard the repairs were already finished.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Though the repairs have been completed, some facilities and services, like the Wi-Fi cable car, have recently been suspended due to safety concerns.
Safety concerns? What exactly do you mean?
Sorry. I don't know much about the specifics since the Wi-Fi cable car is operated under Porsalumex. You can contact their service hotline. Customer support will be able to provide you with more detailed information.
Then, is there another way to get to Silent Bay?
As far as I know, there aren't any other routes available at the moment.
So it's just isolated, right?
Shame. I heard Silent Bay is on the seaside, and the scenery at sunset is supposed to be stunning.
If it's a seaside view you're after, you could take the cable car to Lemnian Island. It offers a close view of the hollow, and since Porsalumix has staff stationed there, it's fairly safe.
Are you saying the edge of the hollow is somehow safer than a seaside residential area?
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Since I can't get to Silent Bay, I suppose I'll just wander around the area for a while.
Thank you so much for your understanding.
On the other side.
Looks like the elevator's still out of service.
Silent Bay is home to many who were left homeless after the fall of the old capital. Their living conditions aren't great, and they handle most of the hardest and most dangerous jobs in the hollow.
Right.
If the inspection team were to catch wind of something sensitive from the locals there, it'd be a real headache for Porsalumex. So they went ahead and blocked the road entirely.
So we can't get to Silent Bay right now?
So we can't go to Silent Bay right now? Then what should we do?
Yeah, right. All those lies like there aren't any other routes only work on outsiders. Porsalumex can't fool us.
You can go around the mountain by taking the upper highway, and then head down from the other side. It'll just take a little longer.
It'll just take a little longer. Easy for you to say. We're not all made of pure muscle like you.
I guess I could probably carry both of you together.
Bruh.
Whoa, don't take it so literally. I was just complaining a little. But knowing how thorough that Damien from Porsalumex is, they might have even secured the mountain paths to keep people away from Silent Bay.
Good point. Yuzuha and I will go check things out first, Belle. Let's meet up later at the mountain highway.
Mountain highway. Shortly after Yuzuha Manato leaves, you return to Sibian Temple with The obscure shard briefly televised what happened in the morning. Can you sense anything? I can sense some etheric matter, but I can't tell if it's a sacrifice or not. My etheric perception has always been weaker, and I've barely used perception technique that Shifu taught me. But I agree with this. This thing's super suspicious. We should definitely look into properly. Bill, I'll come with you to Silent Bay using EOS. I might be able to help. Alright, let's go together. To tidying up a bit, you set out with EOS.
I wonder how things are going with Monato and Yuzuha. Let's go check.
Alright. Oh. Actually, I think you've been a bit on edge ever since you saw that rich girl. I don't want Bill to think you're a mean person. Couldn't care less about that lady. Besides, why does it matter if people think I'm mean? You gotta put your habit of worrying about everyone on the back burner and think about what we're gonna deal with those patrolling security mechs instead. Is something wrong? Perfect timing. We just finished our investigation, and Damien has, as expected, taken care of the mountain pass too. He blocked them off and temporarily prohibited any residents from passing through, and under the pretext that remnants of the Exaltus might be trying to escape. And he even got all kinds of security mechs patrolling there 24/7. So you mean the mountain pass is full of machines right now? Yeah, they got triple the strength of a normal person, and they never get tired. This ain't gonna be easy. No. It's just got way easier. Huh? Vaguely explaining Fairy's abilities. So you're saying you got this killer AI that can perfectly wipe out surveillance footage, as long as it's not human patrols. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Phew, good thing the princess isn't here right now, or she'll definitely be all... Absolutely not, you cannot do that. Yuzuha, you say you don't care. Alright, Belle, let's roll. Monotono will handle shutting down the enemies. You take care of wiping those visual logs. Alright, let's head out.
We just have to follow this railway track to get to Silum Bay.
Railway? This ain't a railway track.
Watch out! There's security mechs patrolling up ahead.
This is a...
We've got enemy.
Yuzuha's egg special attack can inflict sweet scare on enemies. When the active character attacks... okay. Yuzuha launches basic attack, heart candy shots, blah 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 blah. Alright, let's just...
Don't go too hard, Monato, or people will notice the damage.
Woohoo!
Can we implant them? All done. Let's go.
Hold on. Come with me for a sec.
Oh, there's nothing here. What's wrong? Ever since we said I have a feeling someone's been tailing us. Harry, can you feel that? Sorry, there are no available recording devices on this mountain path. Who on earth could it be? Shh, they're coming. It's Alice!
Oh, it's you.
Alice, don't be scared, it's us.
Alice, don't be scared. It's us.
What
Bella, it's you. You frightened me. You were the one sneaking around behind us. And yet you got so scared like that. So what are you doing here? Mizukinami? Mr. Komano? I'd like to help you with the Obscura investigation. I gave it some thought after heading back. If I'm part of the investigation team, but
can't do anything, I wouldn't be able to ever forgive myself.
Yeah.
In case you forgot, you were brought in by Porcelumex. If they ever discovered you helped us, things could end badly for you. And if you always worry too much about living up to other people's standards, you'll only grow up to be a useless person someday.
You're worried Porcelumex might come after her, right? Still, you might have gone a little too far with your warning just now.
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Are you sure it's okay for you to join us?
Alice, are you really sure it's okay for you to join us?
Thank you, Belle. Don't worry about me. Mr. Blackwood may be strict, but from what I've heard, he at least honors his contracts. And since what we're investigating isn't related to a safety issue, even if word gets out, I'll have my ways to handle it. Also, while what Miss Ukinami said earlier was fair, at its core, doesn't it still count as just another form of trying to measure up to other people's standards? As a member of the Timefield family, I take full responsibility for my choices. So please, there's no need to worry.
Alrighty, but you heard our plan. After investigating Sailoon Bay, we'll likely be heading into the Hollow.
Alright.
That's not exactly the kind of place for a noble lady to take a stroll.
That's even less of a concern. One can't become a proper Hollow scholar without field research, so I've undergone professional sword training and Hollow survival drills since childhood.
Alright then, I've got no objections. What about you, Minato?
Welcome aboard. A patrol mech is approaching. Careful.
Patrol mech where?
Alright, let's see what you've got. Wait,
Whoa!
okay, I'll take care of it. Not going to be a real chatterbox, but you handle it.
Yo, that's cool.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
If you're not sure how to respond to Yuzuha, just don't. She won't get mad. Belle, you can give it a try too.
She does fencing.
Uh-oh, it's people from Porcelumex.
Shh, let's try to avoid them and take a detour.
Take a detour, you say? Wait.
As if all those security mechs weren't enough. Now they're sending in reinforcements?
That Damien guy is such a headache to...
The way's blocked. Triggers... The type of that triggers in the line to try to climb over it. It's truly assuring how meticulous Minato is. Just happened to have Psyche installing logs when he was working part-time before. So that's when you were busy, you didn't even have time to check Spook Shack forums, huh? What do we do now? Alright, we got this. Yeah, I'll use EOS to access the Bamboo workbench and find the passcode. Leave it to you. Oh yeah, we're doing the side content, not side content. The mini game. The Bamboo mini game.
Second assistant, you have successfully entered the Marcel maze.
Woohoo!
Belle was always the one jumping around with Eos before.
Oh.
Eos's tiny legs can jump that high?
Master has expressed a similar assessment.
Whoop. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoop. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Okay. Back here, back here. Checkpoint. All right. Up, 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 up. Up. Okay. Up. Okay, something down here. What's this? Hey. No. Blah. Hang on a minute. Where does this go? Okay, anything else? No? Good. Have I been there? Oh no, that's the start. Hang on a minute. Whoa, I can climb up here. Is there anything up here though? There's gotta be something up here. I can feel it. Otherwise, why would they make it climbable, right? I guess not. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh well. I didn't mean to finish that early though.
Classic Faithin. Great job, Wise. Let's keep going.
Okay.
Keep it up, guys. Once we get past here, it'll be smooth sailing. Apologies.
Whoa.
How much longer until we get to Sunmoon Bay?
We're almost there. We cross 2 bridges, follow a short path, and we'll reach the elevator.
Okay.
Strike in an instant. You can't run. And then we're there?
Oh yeah.
And then we'll be a third of the way there.
Now you see why I sometimes just want to punch him. Right, Belle?
All done. Everyone, let's move.
Okay, let's keep going. Oh. Something doesn't feel right. Oh, someone's watching. Someone's watching. This is the place? This is Southern Bay. What a beautiful sight. Finally made it. Did you rest well? Seems like Moose, Yukinami, and the others have found something. Okay. Whoa. Oh, hello. We got one here. We got one here. Forgive me, I want to find the cargo trucks that are hiding around these parts. Is that a cargo truck? No, it's not. Can't go there. Whoa, okay. Is that everything? I can't go up there, can I? No, I don't think I can go up there. Kitty! What are you doing on that table, bro? What are they selling, actually? Those look like... That looks like some kind of soup. There's a trash can there. I don't think there's anything else, though. Okay. Let's talk to this kid over here.
Huh, Yuzuha. Here to pick up materials for Uncle Balrong again? Seems like you've been the one picking things up these days.
My dad's been having some back pain lately, so I've been running errands for him.
But if you keep skipping school, won't you get expelled?
You're one to talk. Careful, or I'll have Kama replace all your favorite Bubble Pop candy with rubber. Actually, we were supposed to be doing our Hollow internships these days. But since Lemnian Hollow's been unsafe lately, they ended up canceling everything and just marked us all as qualified.
Well, your luck's still better than ever, huh? My brother failed his Hollow internship 3 times last year. For a while, just seeing the Hollow from a distance made him nauseous. Oh, right! What kind of materials are you picking up today, Yuzuha? Check out this piece of high-grade Lumite ore I've got. Ajang snatched it from a white-haired ghost woman in the Hollow just last night.
What? A white-haired ghost woman?
That's right! He was hauling cargo in the Hollow for poor Salumex, and somehow stumbled upon a huge pile of Lumite ore. So he started gathering the stones one by one, and then a shaky, wobbly figure started drifting toward him from a distance.
A wobbly figure.
With long white hair, bird-like wings, and golden feathers. But in the blink of an eye, she vanished. And just then, Ajang suddenly felt a shiver crawl down the back of his neck.
Boink.
Yuzuha, why'd you flick me? Weren't you the one who said that the most important part of the porcelain business isn't selling goods, but selling stories?
That story was awful. And didn't you go around last week telling everyone you heard strange moaning sounds on the mountain paths nearby? Your story...
Strange moaning sounds.
That one wasn't a lie.
That sounds kind of sus.
And I all heard it, and not just once.
What? Strange moaning sounds? On the mountain path? Uh-huh. You said that one wasn't a lie. Which means the ghost story's mostly made up, right?
You're trying to trick me again. But seriously, Ajang really did get spooked by something all pale and ghosty last night. I'm not making that up.
All right. I'll take this piece off your hands. When my dad turns it into jewelry, I'll give this story a proper rewrite, okay? I promise it'll be weird and thrilling enough. But in exchange, you've got to tell me something. Take a look at this piece.
Is this the same shirt that we had?
This was part of the last batch.
Yeah.
Do
it
you
is.
remember who brought it in?
That wasn't one of mine. Probably from Mello or Uncle Afang. Anyways, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna head out.
Let's go. Thanks.
Should we go and ask them one by one?
So, are we going to go ask them one by one now?
Yeah, let's split up and ask around. Monato and I will go find Uncle Afang. And Belle, you go with Lady Alice to check with Mello. If it turns out to be his, make sure to get the exact time and place he found the piece.
Let's go.
Alright. Oh, another kid? Mellow. What do I do? I can't fix this. Are you Mellow? What's up? I hear you trade porcelain materials around here. Could you take a look at this photo on my phone? Have you ever seen this piece before? You seen it? Don't believe me? I'll have you know I got the best intel in all Siloam Bay. Somehow I doubt that, but okay. Of course, we believe you. That's why we came all this way, to ask for your help. Little one, can you tell us about the origins of this fashion? No way. Can't you see I'm busy? Someone broke my toy and I'm trying to fix it. And I'm not in a mood to talk. This is the Remote Control Edition City Hunter. I saved my allowance for the whole year to get this. It's all Dante's fault. For a kid, this is a huge deal. Though, when it comes to remote control toys, might be able to figure something out. If I could fix your toy, if you really fix it, I'll tell you where that porcelain shard came from. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. Nice.
Whoa! Awesome! It's really fixed! Hello, little one. Can you tell us where this porcelain shard came from? No. Huh? It's important to keep your word, little one. You understand that, right?
But my mom said Porcelumex doesn't allow outsiders around here these days. So if I see any suspicious strangers, I'm not supposed to talk to them. And I've never seen you before.
Actually, we're not strangers.
We're not really strangers. We're friends of Mystic Wares, the folks who often come here to collect materials.
That's right! Miss Yuzuha came here with us today. You know, the daughter of Mr. Ukinami Balrog, Mystic Wares' owner.
And you say you're not suspicious. Uncle Balrog's last name is Lee, not Ukinami. You didn't even know that Yuzuha was adopted. How am I supposed to believe anything you say?
So Yuzuha was adopted.
So Yuzuha was adopted. No wonder her name feels so different from Uncle Balrog's. I thought it was maybe something to do with her mother's side.
You can trust them, Mello. They really did come here with me.
Yuzuha!
You know where this dark piece of porcelain came from, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Dante found it. He thought this piece of porcelain must be valuable, and I said it wasn't. That's how we got into a fight. He broke my toy, and I smashed his Denny gun. Is there something wrong with this piece of porcelain, Yuzuha? Dante didn't get himself into trouble, did he?
Yeah, sure.
Don't worry, he's not in any trouble. This piece is actually really valuable, so we just want to ask where he found it.
That's right. No need to worry about your friend.
So Dante just got lucky, huh?
Funny how the moment you know your friend's okay, all that lingering resentment bubbles right back up. That's kids for ya! But Mello, have I ever told you? I really can't stand stingy boys.
Come on, Yuzuha. You know me. I'm the most generous boy around. All right. I'll go make up with Dante. Gotta run.
Now that we've got some more info, let's hurry and find Dante. Ukinami Balrog! I was dying trying not to laugh earlier. What a ridiculous name! Now I want to tell my dad, just to see his reaction.
Miss Ukinami, I'm truly sorry. We didn't mean to pry into your personal matters.
It's all right. Being adopted is just a fact of life. Besides, for someone like me who had nowhere to go, being taken in by someone as nice as my dad, I'd say I'm pretty lucky, don't you think?
I guess.
What I don't get is, couldn't a family as prestigious as the Timefield send someone else to Waifei Peninsula? Why did it have to be you?
Because there aren't many left of us in the family. My father passed away in an accident years ago, so now it's just me and my grandfather. And he's currently ill.
I see. Seems like things haven't been easy for you either. Anyway, you don't need to dwell on my background. Constantly apologizing makes you seem unsure of yourself. You're a noble lady, and you've had a great education. So, show some confidence, alright?
Yes, I will.
Alright then, let's get going.
Where is Dante's place?
Dante's place.
Very close.
Up here. Oh, it's that woman again. Isolda? Isolda?
Miss Isolda, do you think this Denny gun can be fixed?
Of course. I used to be in the military and have repaired guns much more complicated than this. The trigger link is misaligned, that's all. I'll just take it apart and realign it for you. All right, that should do it. Hand me a Denny, Dante. I'll fire a test shot.
Here you go.
Fire the plastic Denny from the toy gun, which strikes while you were hiding.
Well, it seems our four friends over there sure know how to stay quiet. Perhaps I'll have to say, the next shot will be a live round.
Oh shit! Don't shoot, we surrender.
Don't shoot, Miss Isolda. We surrender. Since you're a military representative, I didn't expect that you would violate Porcelumex's restrictions to come here.
Taking the initiative, I see. You seem like quite the experienced negotiator, Miss Bell. But you're right. I came to Siloon Bay in secret, just like the rest of you. Now that we all have a little leverage on each other, how about I start by showing some goodwill? I actually came here to visit Dante's family. His uncle used to be my comrade in the military.
Miss Isolda isn't a bad person, Yuzuha. Don't worry. She's come to visit us every year for as long as I can remember.
I see.
I see. Then there's nothing to worry about. Sorry if we sounded a little rude earlier.
It's all right. Staying cautious is a good thing. I'll be here waiting for Dante's mother to get off work. Feel free to take care of whatever you need nearby.
Meanwhile...
What's going on? Why is there a crowd in front of our house? Yuzuha? Monato? Oh, Miss Isolda! You're here too?
It's been a while, Aitana.
Yeah, it's already been another year. I can't believe you still made it to Siloon Bay given how strict Porcelumix has become lately. Why haven't you invited everyone inside, Dante? Hey, what are you doing with that gun again? Didn't you promise Mommy that you wouldn't play with that anymore?
But Aya and Mello both have toys. How am I supposed to be friends with them without my Denny gun? And I don't get it. Why don't you want me to grow up and join the Defense Force, Mom? You little stinker. What did you just say? Get back here!
Sorry you had to see that.
Dante said he wants to join the Defense Force someday?
Yeah, he's always asking me to tell him stories about his uncle. To him, his dad is nothing special. It's his uncle who's the real hero. Even though he had never met him.
How have you all been lately?
Well, we're getting by. His father and I both work, and now Dante's old enough to gather porcelain scraps with the other kids and make a bit of money too.
Here, take this. Use it to help with the household expenses.
Is this your money? Or compensation from the Defense Force?
Compensation from the Defense Force.
That's a lie. If the Defense Force were going to give us compensation, they would have done it ages ago. This isn't the respect my brother deserves. You can keep the money. Sometimes No, not just sometimes. Ever since the fall of the old capital, I've always felt that my brother died for nothing, and everything you all fought for was meaningless.
That's not true, Aitana. If it weren't for Maxim and the others who fought beside him, kids like Dante wouldn't even have the freedom to run on the beach today. Of course, after the fall of the old capital, not only did the Defense Force have to cope with heavy losses, but also public criticism for failing to contain the collapse, which continues to this day.
Alright.
The Defense Force has neither provided proper compensation to grieving families, nor upheld the honor of the soldiers who gave their lives. To me, that's a serious failure of duty. I'm sorry. You should have been able to live somewhere better, but there's nothing I can do.
The fact that you still remember your old comrades and come to visit me every year means a lot. I wasn't planning to bring up all this old stuff, but that little troublemaker got me all stirred up again. The past is the past. All we can do is let go of it, right? I still have Dante and his father, after all. I guess it's better to keep looking forward.
Yes, you're right. You still have so many important things in this world.
Yuzuha, sorry about that. I got caught up seeing an old friend and left you all waiting. Is there something I can help you with?
We actually came to see Dante. Just wanted to ask him about a piece of porcelain he found earlier. Nothing serious.
I see. He did go running off, but I can practically guarantee that he went to the beach. If you're not in a rush, feel free to come and sit down for a bit. He'll come back once he's calmed down.
Thanks, but we'll head down to the beach and check on him. Kids his age often have a lot more on their minds than we might think.
True. It's not often we get young folks like you visiting, and here we are, boring with our ancient sob stories. Please don't say that. We really got the chance to learn about what happened during the fall of the old capital. Further, I'm ashamed to admit, I always thought the military families received a pension after the fall. Too many soldiers died defending the old capital. The military and government initially promised compensation for all, but in the end, only the frontline troops defending against the Hollow Zero received it. I see. You look like you wanted to say something. Have more questions for me? Go ahead, I'm all ears. I want to know more about you and your comrades. My father wasn't responsible for a Hollow Zero frontline. We were tasked with retrieving crucial supplies from inside Hollow Zero and improving disaster relief alongside the borders of Wi-Fi Peninsula and China's border. You're heroes too. Indeed. Back then we took pride in running into the battlefield, but doing what little we could for the city. Why are you still working with the military? I understand what you're getting at. I don't sound happy with the Defense Force, do I? But, well, sometimes life just drags you along for the ride. I suppose I'm what you call a useless person, It was just a coincidence that Mrs. Solder said that. Did she overhear our conversations on the mountain path? Not only that, she got ahead of us and reached Asylum Bay first. What's wrong? Nothing. Nothing at all. I don't have any questions. Wait, no. Nothing. 3. Well, you should head to the beach and find Dante first. If there's anything you want to know, I'm sure we'll meet again in the future. Something tells me you sold who will be a playable character. I don't know.
Different. So, Missy Zold used to be a soldier, and it seems like she's been through a lot.
Yeah. What do I... No. Never mind. I forgot how to walk. Oh, okay. That's how you walk. Wait, hold on. Is it true what they say? Oh. Nothing here, nothing here. Cable cars run across there. Oh. Okay, there's nothing here. Alright. Aw, I can't take a dip. That's sad. I always wanted to take a dip. Okay, let's go to Dante.
Dante, so this is where you went.
Minato? Yuzuha? What are you doing here?
We came just to ask you about a piece of porcelain you found. Of course, we were also kind of worried about you, so we thought we'd check up on you.
If you wanted to cheer him up, Minato, then you shouldn't have mentioned the first part.
That's just how Minato is. Thanks, you guys. I know Mom is worried. What happened to my uncle still haunts her. She doesn't want to put anyone else in danger or see someone sacrifice themselves and not be respected for it. I know how much Mom's been through. Miss Isolde told me that after the fall of the old capital, many military families like ours were left struggling without their main source of support and had to drift from place to place. But I want to join the defense force to help make it better. Mom had to let go because she couldn't do anything about it. But I want to change that. I want to make sure they never hurt anyone again.
You really interest me, Dante. But that's not an easy dream to achieve.
I'm impressed, Dante. I didn't expect you to think about all this so deeply.
It really is a great dream.
Miss Isolde, what are you doing out here? Are you leaving already?
Yes, I just received a call, and someone from Porcelumex wants to meet with me. They're probably trying to probe the military's position again. I'd better head back quickly. Your mom is worried about you. If you aren't really mad at her, then you should head back soon.
Yeah, I know. By the way, Yuzuha, what was it you wanted to ask about the piece of porcelain?
Where did you get this piece of
Do
porcelain?
you remember this? Where did you get it from?
Oh, that? I caught it when I was fishing from a boat 3 days ago. It was near that small reef island about 3 kilometers from shore. I was out there for a while and saw this shard drifting from the direction of the hollow.
If I'm not mistaken, this looks like a shard of an Obscura. Was it made in Waifei Peninsula? I think I get why you came to Sailoon Bay now. You don't need to explain further. There are some things I'd prefer not to know.
Thank you for understanding.
Thank you for understanding.
I've got a question. Why would an Obscura shard drift out from the hollow in the first place? Oh, Lemnian Island is actually connected to several water systems. And there are even underground rivers. This shard probably fell into the water and got swept out with the current. But since the hollow covers such a huge area, it'd be hard to pinpoint exactly where it drifted from.
Let's have Harry look at all the nearby hollow exits.
Let's have Fairy map out all the nearby hollow exits later. But figuring out exactly which one the Obscura shard came from might still take some time.
There is actually a way to calculate where it came from. By the way, Dante, since your mom doesn't want you playing with a Denny gun, and it keeps breaking anyway, why don't you sell it to me? You can use the money to buy a new toy instead.
I mean, sure, I guess. But, Miss Isolde, what do you want a Denny gun for?
It might come in handy for these older folks. Here, Miss Bell, take it.
Huh? Children, Denny gun. Okay. Children's toy often seen in the city that are capable of firing plastic Denny-shaped bullets. This particular gun right here looks rather old. Yeah. Nice. I see. Alright. Miss Isolde, what are we supposed to...
Miss Isolde? What are we supposed
gun and fire a shot far out toward the sea, in a direction perpendicular to the shoreline.
Following your orders and instructions, you fire a shot out to toward the sea.
Look! The toy Denny you fired is floating on the water!
Start timing it now. After a while, it will drift back to shore. But due to the combined effects of the hollow's changing tides and the wind, it won't come directly back. It'll drift off course. Let me check today's hollow activity report. It's almost the same as it was the morning of 3 days ago. Plus, the wind speed in the area stays pretty stable during this season, so the conditions should be relatively equivalent. The toy Denny has about the same density as the Obscura shard. So once we measure where and when the Denny washes ashore, we can calculate the water's flow and work backwards to find the hollow's exit.
Looks like luck's on our side.
Wow. I don't really get everything you said, but it sounds like we're pretty lucky.
It's probably thanks to Yuzuha. She's always crazy lucky. Like, if it's raining and she forgot her umbrella, it would always stop by the time school's out. And once, she somehow got an extra bottle of soda every time she bought one from the machine for an entire month. Maybe that piece of porcelain drifted out of the hollow just because Yuzuha needed it.
What's up, Monato? What's with the,
It's nothing.
No way! You definitely have something on your mind. Out with it! 3, 2, 1!
It's nothing, really. I just suddenly remembered your last name.
Miss Ukinami's last name? Oh, right. It's different from Dad's surname, Lee. He said it'd sound way too weird if I were named Lee Yuzuha. He wouldn't be able to forgive himself for giving a kid such a ridiculous name. So he gave me a name based on my own story instead.
Ukinami?
Mr. Lee sounds like quite the interesting person.
Ukinami? Is that your story?
So, Ukinami is a surname based on your history?
That's right. I drifted in from the sea, and my dad found me on the beach here in Sailoon Bay. Hence, Ukinami, floating on the waves. I see. So, were you in a shipwreck before that? No. Didn't you know? There's actually a dragon palace inside the Lemnian Hollow. And I'm the princess. Every day, I lived happily under the care of my loyal
That
retainers.
sounds very,
A lost traveler wandered into the palace and told me all about the human world beyond
sounds like a fairy tale to me.
I decided to leave with him on a whim. But once I arrived in the human world, I forgot where the Dragon Palace was and ended up becoming what you all call an orphan. That kind of sounds like a Lemnian Hollow version of some old legend.
Yeah. She's got...
Not kinda sounds like. It is one.
Oh, come on. Just because you've heard me tell this story before, doesn't mean you have to ruin the moment like that. Still, it is kind of amazing. The tide always seems to carry all sorts of things to this beach. Me, that Obscura shard, we both ended up here the same way.
As you wait for the toy Denny to wash up her sore, you gaze out towards Lemnian Hollow at a distance, and just like that, long time passes.
Phew. We finally managed to calculate it. I've nearly forgotten everything I learned about terrain analysis in the military after not using it for so many years.
Thank you for your insights, Missy Zold. You've been a great help.
No need to thank me. Miss Tynefield, you look much more lively than back at the banquet. Seems being around someone your own age really does make a difference. All right, everyone. I'll be heading off now. Make sure to take care of yourselves.
Alright.
All right.
Hey!
We've pinpointed where the Obscura floated out of the hollow. How about we head in and take a look?
Good idea. Still some time before nightfall.
Great idea. There's still some time
going into the hollow? Then take our boat. Mello and Ayuba would be happy to help out however they can.
This is the ship. It ain't big, but she's steady. That's not a ship. That's a raft. Come on. After entering the hollow, from where the obscure shard flowed out, very quickly discovered tiny pieces of obscureness nearby drainage channel. So you follow the current stream, searching for a source, and for long.
Ah, there it is. There's a drainage pipe up ahead. We're on the right track.
The higher we go up the mountain, the more pipes are buried underground. It's becoming harder to spot them.
Sorry. Fairy can roughly estimate the direction of the pipes, but due to limited holo data of this area, we can't pinpoint their exact locations. Belle, we've cleared out quite a bit of miasma along the way. Are you still holding up okay?
Don't worry, she's fine.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
This place is some distance from the industrial port where porcelain is made, and it's really well hidden.
According to the records, there used to be a materials lab around here that was shut down years ago. It seems the ether concentration in the area remained stable and within safe limits, at least until the miasma started increasing. Due to its advanced facilities, the materials lab once had long-term researchers stationed there, and scholars were often invited to visit as well.
What if the lab was never actually shut down, and it was instead turned into an illegal porcelain production facility?
Aw.
Sounds like something Porcelumex would do. All right, let's keep heading upstream.
Okay.
Let's move then.
Please be aware of ether activity units.
We've been walking forever.
Oh.
Run into some enemies by now.
Path ahead splits into two directions. Both paths leads to higher ground and water flows into the drainage channel from early. Which way should we go? Are there any clues? Check this out. Small tracks here seems to have been contaminated with nearby miasma. At this concentration, miasma can't multiply and will disperse into imperceptible levels after a while. Could these traces be recent? Seems super sus. Since we don't know any leads in the water, let's check out where the tire tracks lead. Might give us a picture of what we're looking for. Sounds like a plan. Some of the blue tracks might be visible and not visible, and I'll try using the insight technique Shifu taught you. Alright, insight Shifu on. Okay. Alright, goes here.
Huh. The tracks lead right up to here.
Whoa, 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 so many wheel tracks here. So people have been moving heavy carts around a lot. As many tracks don't fit easily. Since there are carts coming through here, that means whoever entered the hollow was transporting something. But are they bringing in stuff in or taking stuff out? Good question. What's up? Something on your mind? Look here. Do you see these deep wheel tracks? That means there must be something hauling every... Okay. Well, princess, you're sharper than I thought. Hey, look. Isn't there something on the ground up ahead? An access card. Take the access card with you, it might come in handy.
Let's look around and see if there are any other tracks.
Whoa, that's big.
Watch out! More ethereals have appeared.
More than the ethereals. I'm curious to see if that door up ahead can be opened.
Whoa, yeah.
I see your weakness. Let's go see once we're done with these ethereals.
We're done. Okay. More of that high entropy alloy. Not sure what it's for, but okay. I forgot what it's for. Not sure. Never mind. Similar to screen scan your access card. Authorized. Oh, looks good. Oh, looks not. Whoa, what's that sound? Sorry to inform you. The device that is abnormal. Please verify your identity card and re-enter initial password to boot. Probably because of the miasma around here. Don't worry, your bank will work better, right? By the gate and stuff like initial password must be stored here. I'll sneak in using EOS. Be right back. Alright. Oh boy, here it is again. Again. Okay, this way. Why is there a platform here? That's weird. Okay. Maybe there's another platform here. Hold up. Let's try jumping from here. Hey, it worked. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Alright, should for everything.
Open. Let's go. More tire tracks here. We're definitely heading in the right direction.
The miasma around here is getting pretty big. And there are more monsters too.
Yeah. Oh, that was cool.
They were hauling stuff around in a place like this? That's just begging for trouble.
Alright.
Though we're not exactly in a much better spot ourselves.
Road ends ahead.
Oh my god.
It ends?
Let's wipe him out ASAP and see what clues we can dig up around here. I got this, Alice! There might be a passage behind that miasma. That's a Manchester.
Whoop.
I got this, Alice! Press ready. Clear your mind.
Yep. Alright. So get rid of you. Get rid of you.
Check out what's behind that miasma.
Whoa, what happened here? Okay. Combination lock. The battery goes down, root tracks in here, and which means we went to the overlevel. Will that card found work on this elevator? Use the card. Insufficient card authorization. Please use the card with proper clearance and enter the password after the prompt. Not just a key card, but a password too. Since when did this elevator get such high level security? Barry, you got any ideas? I apologize, but the current device is a combination of an offline system and a mechanical encryption system. I cannot effectively crack it. Let's look around and see if there's another way to get through here. Alright. There's a box. Look here, there's a bunch of empty boxes stacked up. And tire tracks on the ground nearby. It must be our packaging from... must be the outer packaging from whatever we're shipping. And these boxes are all clean. Doesn't look like they're being left in the hollow for very long. Great, that's always the question we had earlier. These people are definitely transporting stuff into the hollow. It's a little odd though. Odd? Look here, the box label claims that the contents are thermal insulation materials for construction. But that tends to be very light. How did it leave such deep tracks? Oh, not bad, princess. So that means they aren't the other packaging for the shipments. Now these boxes definitely came from that shipment, but they never contained any thermal insulation. And there's no way what's in here is something that can be openly transported into the hollow. That's why they're using fake boxes as a cover. But there's something around here. It'll help us power up the elevator. Nothing around here. Let's check elsewhere. Okay, this door is sus. This place is totally wrecked. Looks like a truck crashed right through. Was damage caused by ethereals? But the zeros we've encountered along the way weren't that strong. They shouldn't have been able to cause this much damage. Don't tell me there's a big one looking around, man. Just thinking about it give me creeps. And here I thought those folks were crazy enough to following stuff around in all this miasma. True. This is such a dangerous plan. There's definitely some conspiracy behind this. Looks like there's nothing around here that'll help us power up the elevator. Let's check elsewhere. The group then of the investigators quite shortly spent some time and we're going to move forward.
Is this really as far as we can go? This can't be right. It's not like me to have such bad luck.
Don't worry, everyone. We might not be able to crack the elevator's passcode, but Fairy and I checked the terrain nearby. The cliff behind us isn't that steep. There's definitely a way to get over the cliff, but it'll take a bit of time to figure out the best route. And none of us brought proper climbing gear.
In that case, let's call it a day and head back for now.
Alright then, let's head back for today. It's getting dark.
Yeah, the hollow gets even more dangerous at night. Best not to stick around. Let's get ready to head back. Time to go, my lady. Milady! Ah! You scared me! You're the one who scared me! Why were you just standing there, zoning out like that?
It's just that... I just felt that label on the crate looked oddly familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere before.
Any idea where you might have seen it?
Any idea when you might have seen it?
It should have been pretty recent, but nothing else is coming to mind at the moment. My apologies for the delay. Let's leave the hollow as soon as we can.
After leaving the hollow, the group makes their way back to Phylum Heights.
We finally made it back to Phylum Heights. It's already dark now.
Great work.
Great work, everyone.
You too. Good job on keeping up with us all this way. And hey, our princess was actually more useful than I thought. Thanks. Since there's nothing more we can do today, let's just call it.
Alright, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Alright, I'll contact you as soon as we finish calculating the route.
Meanwhile...
Excuse me, sorry to bother you all, but are you Miss Alice Timefield?
Yes, that's me. And you are...
Oh, I'm a concierge from Porcelumix in charge of receiving guests. We just received a package addressed to you.
A package? Where was it sent from?
I'm very sorry. There's no sender information on the package, and due to its size, it's not easy to move. So, for now, we've had to store it in our warehouse. If possible, would you mind coming with me to take a look? Since it was sent specifically to Wi-Fi Peninsula, it might be something important.
All right, understood. If you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave for now.
Shortly after, somewhere in Phylum Heights. Okay.
The place where the package is stored. How far is it exactly?
We're almost there. Sorry for the trouble. Since the package is large, we wanted to be careful. In case something goes wrong during the delivery.
Uh-oh.
What on earth?
I didn't think we'd actually be right.
You didn't seriously believe we'd let our guard down around you, did you?
Oh. Soon after, to bringing that fake concierge badge, the senior Ryunho and Manato went to interrogate him. Wonder if they're done yet. Should I go check? I should go check. Let's check. Really?
You're here, Belle.
What's the situation inside?
What's the situation inside?
Well, it feels like we witnessed a whole new side of Master Pan.
Oh?
Master Pan must have watched a ton of crime dramas. He even said lines like, "Lighter sentence if you confess, harsher if you resist. Want some fried rice?" And, "Sorry, I'm a mystic."
Maybe I should ask Alice if it scared her.
Are you alright, Alice? Being the bait must have been pretty scary.
There's no need to worry. I'm quite alright. I may not be the best at dealing with unexpected situations, but thankfully, we were prepared for this one.
Not long ago, on the way back from Silent Bay.
By the way, did you guys feel anything?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You mean the guy that's following us?
So you also felt as if we were being followed?
Yeah. At first I thought I was just being paranoid because we ran into Miss Timefield and Miss Isolde. But now it's clear we've had a tail since this morning. What should we do? Should we get him?
What do we do after we catch him?
We could go for it, sure. But then what? There's Porcelumix personnel and security mechs nearby. Taking them all the way back to Swabian Temple just isn't feasible.
I agree with the proxy. Besides, they probably haven't tried anything because we've got numbers on our side. Once one of us is alone, chances are he'll make his move. If we can figure out who they're after, we might be able to bait them into slipping up.
I'm probably the one they're after. How come? Because I just remembered. The crate that hit my window last night had the exact same label as the one we saw in the hollow.
Huh. That all makes sense now.
You were right. That fake concierge really was the one smuggling stuff into the hollow. They tried to go after Alice just because she saw the crate. Whatever they're moving, it has to be something big.
Oh, look! Master Pan and Mr. Komano are coming out.
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
Senior, how did the interrogation go?
He confessed. He told us everything. Come on, let's step away a bit. Don't want that guy overhearing us. Don't worry, Beeline and the others are watching him. All right, this spot'll do. I'll keep it short. That guy was smuggling ether explosives into the hollow.
Ether explosives?
Ether explosives?
Exactly. It was disguised as insulation material during transport, but he didn't dare swap in stronger ropes, worried it'd raise suspicion. That's why the ropes snapped during the lift. He heard Alice shout, and since the crate was damaged, assumed she'd seen the explosives. So he decided to silence her, fearing the whole thing would be exposed.
So that's what happened. But I never even saw what was inside the crate. Pitiful. Trying to hide one crime by committing an even greater crime.
Good thing you all stayed sharp. He played himself and walked right into the trap.
What are they planning to do with the
What
explosives?
are they planning to do with the explosives?
He doesn't know the exact plan. He's at the bottom of the chain. The orders came from his superior at Porcelumex. But he said they've been transporting them for 2 weeks now. I did a quick estimate, and the amount of explosives in the hollow is already enough to flatten 100 Swabian temples.
Oh, dang.
They're definitely planning to use those explosives to destroy something. It's clear now that their crimes aren't just about profiting from illegally producing high-value goods. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, I agree. By the way, we also have some good news and bad news. Which do you want first?
Let's hear the good news first.
I'm an optimist. Tell me the good news first.
All right. The good news is that we found an access card and password on him. You'll be able to get into the elevator that you couldn't access before. As for the bad news, he said tomorrow night is the last run for transporting these explosives.
So that means tomorrow's the deadline, and their plan is about to succeed. What's everyone thinking?
We must stop them. As a member of the Timefield family, I can't just stand by and do nothing in the face of such evil.
Oh.
What's wrong?
I always thought you were just a nervous, wishy-washy overthinker. Never figured you had this much fire in you.
Miss Timefield, Yuzaha means she's really grateful you're willing to keep helping us. And so am I, of course.
Monato, next time you skip internship classes to work on your side gigs, don't expect me to cover for you.
Looks like we have a decision.
All right, everyone. It looks like we've made our decision. Let's head back into the hollow tomorrow morning for another investigation. If we find any critical clues, we'll call for backup immediately.
Sounds like a plan. Tomorrow, Junior Wise and I will provide support from within the temple. Junior Bell, give Shifu a call now. Let's see what she says. It's getting late, and we've got an early start tomorrow. You should all stay at Swabian Temple tonight. That way, we can look out for each other.
Belle, you go ahead and call Yishuan Shifu first. We'll take care of everyone's accommodations.
Contact Yishuan.
I see. In any case, Belle,
You must all be extremely careful when you head into the Hollow tomorrow. Porsalumix has been busy dealing with the safety investigation, yet our enemies haven't faltered in carrying out their plans. That means they're out of time and desperate to act.
You mean things aren't entirely under their control?
So you mean that they don't have full control over the situation? There's some other factor that's forcing them to act?
It must be so. I shall head out once I settle things tomorrow and should be back at Suibin Temple by night. Strictly speaking, Yunquay Summit should stay out of Waifei Peninsula's affairs, but given the urgency, we'll make an exception.
Huh?
That's great! It's such a relief knowing you'll be with us, Shifu.
How else would I prove my worth as your Shifu? Oh, right. Nothing. Never mind.
Aww?
What is it, Shifu?
Well, it's nothing particularly significant. Just these past few days I've had a lingering sense of unease. A few days after we brought the corruption incident under control, some of the data piles in the Hollow suddenly went inactive again. But this time, the data pile failure was brief. The officials believe it was just normal interference caused by the increased miasma levels. I hope I'm just overthinking it. Well, that's all. Go get some sleep. If you want to stay strong, a good sleep schedule is better than any technique.
Oh, follow your guidance.
Understood. I'll go and check if everyone's done tidying up.
Then I'll leave you to it. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Belle, the call's already over? I was just about to go say hi to Shifu myself.
Are you all still standing around here?
Huh? Why is everyone just standing around here?
There's not enough rooms at Suibin Temple right now. No one's comfortable taking Shifu's room, or Senior Fufu's room. And the room Alice stayed in before is being used to hold the prisoner.
But Miss Ukinami and I just decided to share a room.
In that case, why don't you two stay with me?
In that case, why don't you two stay with me? My room is a bit more spacious since I have to keep the HDD in there. It'll be like a sleepover.
No problem. Whatever makes you happy.
Everyone looked together, moving furniture instead of bedding. Oh, folding beds, everything else.
Are you sure it won't be too cramped with the three of you staying here?
Don't judge our space needs by your build! Besides, with this kind of vibe right now, doesn't it feel just like a field trip?
Wow, you're right! I've heard all about them before, but I've never actually been on one of those trips myself.
You never went on a field trip as a student?
No, never. My school has a lot of aristocratic kids, so they thought trips were too risky, and didn't want us spending time showing off and competing like that either. So, we never had one.
Perfect! Then tonight, you get to experience the joys of commoner life. First on the agenda, ghost stories.
Oh, yeah!
Wait! Ghost stories? Judging by that face, milady, I can tell that you're the perfect audience. Don't worry, I'll make sure it's a night you'll never forget.
Ooh, I'm in.
Woohoo! Count me in too.
What's wrong?
My belt feels a bit heavy. I wanted to take it off, but the buckle seems to be jammed.
Hold still. Let me take a look. We sometimes get similar issues with the crafts at our shop, so I always carry a toolkit with me. See? Here.
Oh, that's cute. It's like a hook or something? Rather exquisite closing crochet needle. Interestingly, it was placed at the back of a colorful decoration resembling a character in a cartoon. Looks like it was improvised from a hairpin. Oh.
Huh? It's a little tool I made by modifying a hair clip. It's also my my lucky charm! You probably recognize this character, right? That show was super popular when we were kids.
Magic Sailor Boo.
Wow, it's Magic Sailor Boo! I used to wait for it to air every week when I was little. How nostalgic.
Right. Yes. Are you alright? You don't look too happy. Is there something wrong with the hair clip? It's nothing. Don't brush me off. Something's definitely bothering you, right? Actually, I had a pair of hair clips just like this when I was little. They were my favorite, but I lost one of them. How did you lose it?
From Alice's expression, there's more to this thing than losing something.
Looking at Alice's expression, it doesn't seem as simple as just losing something.
This isn't my first time in Wi-Fi Peninsula. When I was very young, I came here once with my grandfather and father. We visited Porcelumex's lab inside the Hollow. It was my first time being in a Hollow, so I was really excited and wore the clips that day. But just as we were leaving Wi-Fi Peninsula, I suddenly realized the left one was missing. At that point, our whole family was already in the car heading home. But when my father saw me crying over that lost clip, he got out of the car. Daddy, can you really find my Sailor Boo?
Of course. It's your favorite hair clip. We have to find it. I just happen to have some more questions for the lab researchers anyway. You and Grandpa head home. I'll be back once I find your hair clip.
Thank you, Daddy. It's a promise then. You have to find Sailor Boo. If you don't, you can't come back.
Your wish is my command, little princess. Sir Lionel shall reclaim your lost treasure without fail.
I never imagined that would be the last time I'd ever see him. Huh?
Whoa.
My father got into a car accident on the way home. Public security believes it was caused by fatigue. He crashed into the guardrail on a sharp turn. The fire from the crash was so severe. Grandpa couldn't bear for me to see my father like that. So I only attended his funeral. Can I ask one more thing? What happened to the hair clip you lost? Public security searched the crashed vehicle, but found nothing like the hair clip. Not even any fragments. I lost it, and I said those things to him. That's why... Don't be ridiculous! This wasn't your fault! You can't blame yourself like that!
Yuzuha, are you alright?
Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It's quite alright. I know you mean well, Miss Ukinami. It's not often we get to talk, and I really brought the mood down. Let's change topics. Oh, right. Since Miss Ukinami's hair clip is a good luck charm, there must be a story behind it. Would you be willing to share? It's nothing special, really. This hair clip was simply the first gift I got when I was a kid. So I kept it as a lucky charm.
Feels like you're holding out on us.
Sounds like you're holding out on us.
Same.
I thought the same as Belle and Mr. Komono. I'm not hiding anything. I'm just telling it like it is. And come on! We all know each other pretty well by now. So you don't have to keep calling me Miss Ukinami or Manato Mr. Komono. Especially every time I hear you say Mr. Komono, I have to hold back my laughter so hard my abs start to hurt. Very well. From now on, let's be more casual with one another.
Everyone's up. Looks like we're all in good shape. Let's get ready to move out.
Belle, you take everyone to the Hollow with Eos. Senior Inhu and I will support you from afar.
Completed. Let's see what time. Oh, it's getting pretty late though. Alright, I'm gonna stop the stream for tonight because it's getting late and tomorrow's Monday. I have work and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked what you just saw, if you like my streams, please do give me a follow. That'll be really appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Maybe next week. I'll continue with this story. And yeah,